know. It's giving queen energy. It's giving shea butter. It's giving she smells so good. It's giving clear skin. It's giving beautiful natural coils. Like it was wash day for me. And I was like, you know what? I might as well make a video. I might as well just bless y'all with this beautiful natural look, because I gotta do my part. I gotta do my part. I gotta do right by the people. So it's only right for me to bless y'all with this look, and just admire the essence, admire my beautiful aura. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get into the video before I start. You know how I be, okay? Welcome to the Barbie Life 2.0 podcast. I'm your host, Shakira, aka Barbie 2.0. And today we are going to get into some things because, child, I was scrolling on Instagram and TikTok this week and I saw some disturbing things, okay? The first thing was that UNICE posted something racist on their Instagram. And for those of you who are unaware, UNICE is a hair company that sells wigs and extensions. And as we all know, majority of their consumer base is Black women. So it was really weird to see them post this racist thing. So I want y'all to take a look at it, okay? So as you can see, they put up a picture of two very dark-skinned women, and they're wearing white stuff. And in the caption, it says, their smile being light in the darkness. And they put, it's cute, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, as if that was funny. And I'm just like, why would you guys even post something like this? Like, hello? The whole reason why UNICE is successful is due to Black women and dark-skinned women investing into your company and buying your products. So for them to post something racist was like a slap in the face, honestly. And I was truly offended as a dark-skinned girl, especially because I have bought from UNICE as well. So it was like, okay, like, damn, okay, so you want to take my coins while also making fun of me? That's a little bit weird. And while I was frustrated, I wasn't really that shocked. And the reason I wasn't shocked is because UNICE is not Black owned. And one thing I've noticed is a lot of businesses and brands that sell to Black people are not Black owned, okay? And the thing is, a lot of times they'll do weird stuff where they treat their Black employees horribly. Like, for example, I don't know if y'all remember Eben, New York, but they're also a company that sells to majority Black women because they sell like gel and hair glue and like, the spray that you use to glue on your wigs. And even they were exposed for treating their only Black employee like shit the entire time that she was working there. I mean, they were so racist to that girl. And if you guys want to watch the video on the full breakdown of what happened, I actually have that on my YouTube as well. So definitely go watch it. But they treated this Black girl horrible, and she was the only Black employee working there. And a lot of people were shocked because they sell to Black women. That's majority of their consumer base. So it was kind of just like, how are you going to treat a Black woman horribly in the workplace and be racist to her, yet the people who are making your company successful are Black women who are buying your products? And this all goes back to just, the fact that Black people, as much as we like to say that we want to support Black-owned businesses, we really don't. We really don't at the end of the day. We oftentimes give our money to companies that are owned by white people or Asian people, and we just feed them all of our coins. And a lot of times when it comes to Black-owned businesses, we always find excuses why we can't buy from them. We always say, oh, well, they're too expensive, that's too pricey. Yet if a white person was selling it, y'all would invest all your coins into buying it. You know what I mean? Like, I even see people all the time where they say that, like, Jada's Wait a Minute brand, they say that her clothes are too expensive, but then they'll go buy Skims. It's like, and that has been a thing in the black community for a while now. And it's like, I'm sorry, a lot of black people are full of shit because they'll sit here and be like, yeah, let's support black businesses. But y'all really don't want to support them at the end of the day. And speaking of supporting black businesses, I actually saw another thing on TikTok recently where a company named Mielle, is it pronounced Mielle? Mielle? The brand Mielle, they got a few negative reviews of people saying that their hair care products make their hair fall out in clumps. And I was looking at all of these reviews, and it's been a huge thing on TikTok now where people are now saying that they're never going to buy Mielle products ever again because they don't work and they're scared to use it. And the thing about Mielle is that is a black-owned brand. And I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings or anybody's experience, but what I will say is I use Mielle myself. And one thing about it, that hair company has grew my hair a lot, okay? Like, I will show y'all, like, if you look in this video right now, these are my braids after 1 month. 1 month. And I got my braids done by Senegalese women. So it wasn't even like I got my hair done by an American girl who didn't really know how to like tie the knots well. No, like my braids were tight in the beginning and my hair grew at least like an inch from just using Mielle products. And I just don't like how now it's becoming a huge thing for people to hate on this brand because of a few negative reviews. Because I get it, you know, if you use the products and it doesn't work for you, okay, but that doesn't dictate everybody's experience with these hair care products. Y'all have to understand, when it comes to hair care, when it comes to skincare, certain products are not going to work on everybody because everybody's body is different and everybody reacts differently to certain chemicals. It's just as simple as that. Like, for example, Proactive. Do you know how many bad reviews Proactive has? Do you know how many times people come out and say Proactive has caused so much redness on their skin or caused their skin to peel or made them break out even more? But Proactive is still a well-reputable company for skincare. And no matter how many times people put out bad reviews about Proactive, people still go out and buy Proactive anyways because it works on certain people. It's not going to work on everybody because some people may be allergic to certain ingredients or it might not just be for your skin type. Even when it comes to makeup, there are certain makeup that is geared towards certain type of skin types. There's makeup for oily skin types and then there's makeup for dry skin types. Like, not all makeup works on everybody, okay? And another thing about it, Mielle is geared towards a specific hair type, okay? It's made for women with low porosity hair. All right. And the thing about it is a lot of black women don't even know what hair type they have. They know the type hair texture they have. But when it comes to your hair type, a lot of y'all are not educated about it. And I'm here to tell you, okay, if you have low porosity hair, that means that when you put water on your hair, it takes a while for the water to absorb into your hair cuticles. So oftentimes, like if you put water on your hair, you'll notice the water will sit on your hair rather than just like absorb into your hair very quickly. Okay. And if you have high porosity hair, it's the exact opposite. That means that your hair takes in moisture a lot quicker compared to somebody else with low porosity hair. So if you're using Mielle products and you have high porosity hair, obviously you're going to see a negative result because it's a product that's not made for your hair type, okay? And that is something that I even had to learn on my natural hair care journey. You really have to do research on the type of hair that you have so you buy the right products for your hair. Because like I said, with any type of products in hair care or skin care, there are specific products for specific skin types and hair types, okay? And another thing about it, I'm sorry, but a lot of y'all saying that, oh, you use Mielle products and your hair started falling out in clumps. Honestly, I hate to be the one to say it, but a lot of y'all are losing your hair because you manipulate your hair too much. Okay? You put your hair in too many sleek styles too much, or you use too much gel on your hair to lay it down because you're trying to make it look presentable instead of just letting it out and letting it free. You see how right now I literally just got out of a wash and I came down and made a video. I didn't feel the need to even lay my edges for real, or, put my hair in a huge sleek bun where I had to put piles of gel on my hair to lay my 4C hair down, because at the end of the day, like, my 4C hair, I'm trying to manipulate it into doing something that it doesn't naturally do. And a lot of y'all do that. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all get like sleek, put your hair in sleek hairstyles, or, put packs and packs of gel on your 4C hair because you're trying to lay it down when your 4C hair is not supposed to be laid down. Like, that's not what it's supposed to do. It grows up, and you're not letting your 4C hair naturally live in the way that it operates. You're just trying to manipulate it to conform into the beauty standards that we live in, instead of just rocking out with your natural hair. For real, for real. Like, how many of y'all really just get out of a wash and then you just go outside like this without having to tie your hair and put it in a sleek bun, or having to buy the fake buns that you put in your hair as well to make your poof look bigger? Come on, those combs that you press into your head, that pulls out your hair. Seriously. So it's not really that Mielle is ripping out your hair. It's also that what you're doing to your hair, you're manipulating it too much to put it into styles that your hair just, it doesn't naturally do that. Like, it doesn't naturally lay down. It doesn't naturally do that. And you need to just let your hair be. Let your hair just sit out, honestly. And that just goes back to loving your natural hair and your natural state. And that is something that I even had to learn as well. I really had to learn how to just get out the shower and walk to work like this without feeling like I need to put my hair in a sleek bun, or feeling like I need to like put my hair in braids or anything like that. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of women with 4C hair are not comfortable just walking out with their 4C hair just out in an afro. You guys feel like you got to manipulate your hair all the time. Literally. So that is another reason why your hair may be falling out. And not only that, but another reason why your hair is falling out is because your diet is horrible. Horrible. Like, you're not drinking enough water, you're not taking enough vitamins, and you're not ingesting enough nutrients in your body for your hair to grow and to stay strong as well. For example, how many of y'all actually take vitamin D every single day? Oh, yeah. There are a lot of black people who don't even take vitamin D daily, or don't take a multivitamin daily. And as a black person, especially if you live on the East Coast, baby girl, you need to be taking vitamin D every day. That is something that is very essential for you as a black person. And if you don't take vitamin D, you will see a huge difference in how your body reacts to things. And you will see that your hair will not grow, because you do need vitamin D in your body as a black person, point blank period. So unless you're sitting in the sun for 9 hours a day, you need to be taking vitamin D supplements. And there are other supplements as well, like omega-3. Like, there's so many vitamins that you guys need to be taking on the daily. Like, if I showed y'all my vitamin cabinet, hold up.
5 minutes later.
Child, we got vitamin D, super omega-3, lion's mane, chlorella with chlorophyll. It's really good. It removes heavy metals out of your body. Rhodiola rosea, but that's more so a mental one. NAC, okay, and methyl folate, okay. I take all those vitamins every single day, along with my, I don't know if y'all saw this on TikTok, but they work. They work. These are like booty and boob pills. I mean, booty and boob vitamins. They make your butt and your boobs bigger. And They work. But yeah, and I also take fulvic acid as well every single day. And I take Mary Root's multivitamin every single day. Like, y'all need to be taking vitamins on everything. A lot of the foods that y'all eat are horrible. Like, you will sit up here and be like, oh, my hair is falling out. My hair is not growing. But then you eat McDonald's like every single day, or you eat out every single day, and you don't even take any vitamins as well. So it's like, I promise you, it's not Mielle. It's your diet. It's the fact that you're not taking your vitamins. You're not investing into your health. You're not doing research on the things that your body lacks. So start taking vitamins. Buy the stuff that I just bought. A lot of this also, if you have a vaping or a smoking addiction, rhodiola rosea, ashwagandha, you better be taking that if you want to quit. Because one thing about it, I told y'all, I used to smoke every single day. I used to vape every single day. Like, I had 3 vapes on me every single day, and I'm completely sober right now. And I'm telling you, rhodiola rosea and ashwagandha is what helped me quit. You're welcome for putting you on. Okay. Period. But yeah, y'all gotta start thinking of your hair like it's your skin. For example, when you eat bad foods, you'll notice you're going to start breaking out, especially if you eat a lot of foods that contain a lot of oil in it. You'll start breaking out terribly. It's the same thing with your hair. Like, your body reacts to the things that you're ingesting. So you need to be making sure that you take vitamins, and you also have a good diet as well.
Clocking.
And don't even get me started on the wig glue that y'all use, okay? Because y'all swear by the Bible that the wig glue is not the reason why your edges are gone. Come on now, okay? No shade. But wig glue, if you use it like every single day or every single week, your edges are going to be gone. They're going to fall out. It does not matter if you leave your hair in cornrows under the wig. You're defeating the purpose of the protective style if you're putting glue on your hair so often. Because now your edges are going to be falling out, and maybe your hair in the back is growing, but your edges are gone because you're putting so much glue on your hairline. And a lot of y'all do not remove your wigs the correct way either, okay? A lot of y'all will just rip the wig off, and you're not supposed to do that. Like, you're not supposed to just rip the wig off while the glue is dry. You're supposed to put alcohol on your hairline so that it can soften the glue, and then you can remove it easily. So a lot of y'all just be ripping it off like it's a Band-Aid. And it's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Like, you're not supposed to do that at all. Like, that is literally defeating the purpose of you wearing a wig as a protective style if you're just going to rip out your edges with the glue. So my advice to you is to invest in glueless wigs. And I don't know if y'all are spiritual, but I am. And I buy synthetic wigs solely for the reason that human hair wigs, you're wearing somebody else's hair on your head, and a lot of times the hair that is used to create human hair wigs is sold by women in other countries who cut off their hair as a ritual to remove any toxic energy or any curses on them and remove trauma from them as well. So essentially, you're putting somebody else's trauma onto your head, okay? And that can affect your crown chakra. So I think that when it comes to wigs, y'all should definitely invest in glueless synthetic wigs. And I have a girl that I follow on Instagram. She's super cool. Her name is Amira, and she sells synthetic wigs. Her company is called Plucked by Hairway. I love her wigs, okay? Her wigs eat down, and her wigs look just like human hair wigs. Like, one thing about it, synthetic wigs, even if you don't know how to manipulate it the right way to like make it look really good, like say you don't know how to pluck and things like that, buy from my girl, okay? She sells wigs for literally like, they're like $100 a piece, sometimes less than that. And her wigs, she plucks it for you, she customizes it for you, and all you gotta do is put it on for real, and you can wear it as a glueless wig because she does such a good job at customizing the wig, and it looks just like human hair wigs, if not better, in my opinion. And synthetic wigs are a lot easier than human hair wigs because you don't have to style it. It already comes styled. And one thing about it, y'all always ask me about my hair. I am wearing synthetic wigs. My hair always looks really good because I'm wearing synthetic wigs. My hair always looks styled because I'm wearing synthetic wigs. Okay? Like, simple as that. Like, Sensational is that girl. Bobbi Boss is that girl. I live by them to the day I die. And their wigs are literally like $50, okay? And a lot of times, you don't even have to do anything to the wig. You don't have to pluck it or anything. You could just plop it on your head and you're good to go. And they'll last you like a few weeks depending on how often you wear it. But it's a great investment. So I think y'all should do that instead. Instead of buying human hair wigs from companies that disrespect you like UNICE. And also investing into some glueless wigs so you don't have to put glue on your head. Because one thing about it, like, when you put on a glueless wig, if it's a good glueless wig, you won't even be able to tell the difference on whether you put glue or not. I promise you. Okay? Like, I promise you. Trust me. And this is coming from a girl who pays attention to detail. Like, too much. Like, I will literally use multiple mirrors to look at myself from different angles. I will be using a zoomed in mirror to look at my lace. Like, I pay attention to detail a lot when it comes to my hair. And I've used glueless wigs that are so pretty, you can't even tell the difference between whether I put glue on it or not. So, definitely take that route, okay? And even though I've done a lot of research on this topic, okay, if you don't want to take it from me, listen to an actual hair cosmetologist tell you about this stuff, okay? Take a look at this.
Every single year, since I've been natural, since 2011, there's been a problem with something. And for the last, I'll say 5 years, there's been a product every year that's been on the chopping block because of causing some kind of compromising thing to people's hair. I've seen it too many times. And every time I see it, I go, same thing. I've seen it in the salon. This is not new to me. The people are either using the products incorrectly. They are using products that are not for their hair. They're not cleansing, conditioning, and styling their hair regularly enough. Also, people don't have a solid hair care routine to be able to identify when they are indeed having a challenge with their hair. All in all, that all comes back to we just don't know how to take care of our hair, and we've kind of been winging it. And then winging it, that leads to compromised hair. And it leads to what we have right now where people are saying, oh, my hair is thinning because of these products from Mielle, or my hair is breaking. Now, thinning makes me believe that the thinning is because people are using a product that's not ideal for their hair. That automatically, because if you're using, I looked it up, the one of the products that is consistent with these claims is the rosemary mint collection. Either the oil, the shampoos, conditioners, stylers, it's that collection of products. That product line is labeled as a strengthening line. Strengthening is not something that people need on a all the time basis. It's not. Now, I tried to look at the ingredients to see if I could identify the protein. I might not have done a good job of doing so, but I'm going to go with the fact that the line is saying strengthening. Anything that becomes too strong, it breaks, my friends. It breaks. And so if people are getting thinning, that means that is breakage, meaning they are using a product that is probably not ideal for their hair that caused the breakage because the hair became brittle. And the hair becomes brittle, that should be something you should be able to identify when your hair becomes brittle. But I know why a lot of you are not able to identify when the hair becomes brittle, because you don't know what brittle hair feels like, because you don't have what my clients like to call a default. There is a routine that we have established that if they veer off the beaten path from that routine, they can always go back to it. And when they go back to it, they can recognize like, okay, the one thing that I changed this week was I didn't use that shampoo or conditioner, and now my hair feels like it's supposed to feel. But a lot of consumers just don't know what their hair is supposed to feel like. They don't know what it's supposed to look like. They don't know how it's supposed to behave. And people have just been winging it, just buying products here and there to address things like, oh, my hair is dry, I need this. Oh, my hair is doing this, I need this. And not necessarily, again, using products that are going to maintain and retain the integrity of their hair, because we don't even know what the integrity of our hair is supposed to be. So what we have right now is like, at this point, because I've seen too many claims over the years of products doing something to somebody's hair. And I know as a cosmetologist, it is not just the products. It's how are we using these products? Okay. How are we using them? And before y'all say like, all these people can't be lying, not saying they lying. So all these people could be using the products wrong. They could be using a product that isn't ideal for their hair. They could not be shampooing as frequently every 7 to 10 days, 14 if life gets crazy. And they could all not be rinsing the product out properly from their hair. Those are all true things. So I'm not saying they're lying, but I am saying that one of the things that I just suggested could be all of them, could be a combination of them. That is what is actually happening in real time. But because so many people that are natural don't have a baseline to work from, they don't even know what the default is supposed to be when it comes to their hair. So what we are in is, we need to learn our hair. That's it. Like the year 2024, we need to just say like, for real, I want to learn my hair. And we can teach you here at Black Girl Curls if you're interested. Now, if you are on TikTok and you're on Instagram and you saw this and you know where Black Girl Curls' page is, go to the link in the bio, sign up to the email list. I know you never seen me a day in your life. You like, I know nothing about you. But I want to learn my hair for real, because I don't want to be having, I don't want to compromise breakage. I don't want to compromise the integrity. I don't want to compromise my length. I don't want to compromise spending all this money on products that aren't working for me. You can sign up to our email newsletter to learn more about your hair, because the things that you need to know about your hair are going to save you from having these types of experience. And I really don't want to hear this anymore, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear this unless it's literally like the products, like we legit use the products the one time and then the hair starts falling out. Because when something really does something, it's almost immediate. It's not like I've been using this product 9 months. Yeah, you've been using a product for 9 months. And there's been little things that happened that led up to the 9 months before we got to the part where the hair broke off. I promise you, if you had a default to work from, you would notice immediately if a product wasn't behaving properly on your hair. You will notice immediately. So we want to start there. It's going to start with education. And, brands, if y'all want to get some education with y'all consumer products, y'all know where to find me. Y'all know where to find me. Because it's literally cleansing, conditioning, and styling. And then there does need to be some help in recognizing when there is indeed like something going on with using a product that may require switching that particular product out. And let me tell y'all something else. If you use anything, any product, and there's tingling, there's itching, there's irritation, stop using that product immediately, because that is a warning sign. That is a warning sign. That is just not like, oh, it's just itch. No, it's a warning sign that warning you not to use that. It's triggering something in your body. So put it down, okay? Let's stop doing that. But in this year, 2024, I want this to be the last time we blame a product for doing something to our hair, unless literally it did it. But I'm telling you, one of those 4 reasons is the reason why. But we're going to learn our hair. Black women, it's time. We're going to learn our hair. We're not going to be doing this anymore, because I don't want to see it anymore. Me and my professional friends are tired. I know I'm not the only professional tired. I'm tired. We're exhausted. We're exhausted, and we already know what it is. We need to get a handle on our hair care, okay? The brands are not totally responsible because we had to use it. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. My teacher told me a long time ago in high school, and it stuck with me. I don't know where you are, Miss Arpin, baby, because that line you gave me stuck with me. She used to always tell us we would blame the computer for everything. And she said the computer is only as good as its user. The same thing with these hair products. These hair products are only as good as the user, period. And so we got to become better users. And that's just it.
And that's just it. You heard a hair cosmetologist herself. This woman went to school for this stuff. Okay, she is qualified to speak on it. Okay, so if you don't want to listen to me, listen to her. But she basically just said what I just said. Okay, it's only as good as the user. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of black women do not know how to take care of their hair. You guys don't. Okay, like a lot of y'all just think, okay, I'm just going to put my hair in braids for a few months, and then as soon as I take it out of my braids, I'll wash it, and then I'll be done. No. And a lot of y'all oil your hair way too much. The amount of times I've seen people buy like the wild hair growth oil or even Mielle's hair growth oil, and you'll put it on your scalp daily. You're not supposed to oil your scalp daily. Okay, but a lot of black women think that you're supposed to oil your scalp every single day, when in reality, you're clogging the pores on your scalp. You're only supposed to oil your scalp like once every 2 weeks or once to twice every week. Like you're not supposed to do it every single day at all. Also, when you oil your scalp, you are also supposed to put water on your scalp first. Okay, like there's a lot of things in a hair care routine that a lot of women just don't get. Like even with like 4C hair, when you have low porosity hair, a hair mask is essential. A lot of people do not use hair mask. I'm just saying. A hair mask that I use is the TGIN hair mask. And when you put on a hair mask, you're supposed to also put on like that heating cap as well, to let it sit in your hair so you can open up the pores in your hair cuticles. That way the moisture can soak in. And also, you are supposed to trim your hair frequently. That is another thing as well. A lot of y'all want to hold on to that length. You want to drag the hair down and you want to hold on to the length so bad because you're like, oh, I just grew my hair, and you're scared to cut your hair. I know a lot of black women who are scared to cut their hair. And it's like, child, no, you are supposed to trim your hair frequently. Okay, like when your ends are dead, it's going to be hard for your hair to grow and stay healthy. So you are supposed to also frequently trim your hair. And a lot of black women do not do that. Okay, and a lot of black women also apply a lot of heat to their hair as well. Okay, like just because you have a sew-in and you have a small leave-out, if you're straightening that leave-out every single day, you're damaging your hair. You're damaging it. You get what I mean? So there's so many things that black women do to manipulate their hair, or so many things that black women are unaware of about how their hair care routine is supposed to look like. And you guys aren't taking care of your hair correctly, so you're not seeing good results as well. So just because Mielle didn't work on you, that doesn't mean that the product and the whole brand is just horrible. It's just it didn't work on you. And I don't like how people are using a few negative reviews to tear down this brand because it is black owned. Like this is owned by a black woman, and she worked very hard for this brand. And it breaks my heart as a black woman to see other black women so quick to turn on her after only seeing a few negative reviews. And y'all don't do that with other companies. I don't care what nobody says. Like, for example, how many times have you went on the Shein website and you seen a picture of a specific clothing item and you thought that it was going to look like how it looked in the picture, and the minute you ordered it, it looked way cheaper and like as if the company catfished you? How many times has that happened? I know we've all experienced that with Shein before. Okay? But Shein is still a successful company and y'all still go and buy their products. So I don't understand why y'all want to cancel Mielle just because of a few negative reviews. And to be honest, there are more positive reviews out there about this hair care product than there are negative reviews. I'm just saying. If you go on TikTok right now and you look up Mielle products, you'll see a few videos that went viral of people saying that it's negative. But for the most part, you'll see a lot of people saying that they love that company and their products are really good for their hair and it's made their hair grow. Okay? Like if you look in the comments, there's multiple comments of people saying that they used it for months and their hair grows. There's multiple videos of people saying that their hair grew with the products. Like there are a lot more positive than negative reviews. So I just don't like how you guys are letting those few negative reviews damage the reputation of this brand that this black woman has worked so hard for, honestly. Because I kid you not, if it was a white woman that owned that company, y'all wouldn't be saying that. So, it's crazy. Like, at the end of the day, the black community, we get really upset when companies like UNICE or companies like Eben do racist stuff, yet when it comes to black-owned companies, you're quick to turn on them and you're quick to not support them after a few negative reviews or after a few things that you don't like, which is very weird. So it's like, as a community, we got to do better, and we cannot be tearing down each other and tearing down a black woman who worked really hard for this brand. Like, come on now. No. So I'm not participating in the hate train for Mielle at all. Y'all see my hair right now. It looks very healthy, very clean. And one thing about it, like I've been using their products, and the way my hair reacts to them is it's like butter and bread for me. I swear to God, like it's so beautiful on my I literally got out the shower, put in the leave-in conditioner, left, and my hair feels so good, so clean. So I'm not participating in this hate train. I'm sorry. I'm gonna continue to support this black woman, okay? And y'all know me. I'm not the type to just support somebody just because they're black. Like, if I think that their products are horrible or I think that they're a horrible person, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, but we got to support black people. No. Y'all know how I am. So the fact that I'm saying that I want to continue to support this brand and continue to support this black woman, that says a lot. Because y'all already know how I'm coming. And y'all know how I be. Okay? So I'm not participating in this hate train, and I hope you guys don't either. Okay, if you want to try out Mielle products, they're super affordable. They're at your local beauty supply. They're even in Walmart, okay? And I think you guys should try them out. But first, do research on your hair, okay? Do research on the type of hair that you have. See if it's the product for your hair type, okay? Find out if you have low or high porosity hair and figure that out, okay? And then research the proper routine that you need for your hair, all right? And use the tips that I gave you in this video as well, because I definitely dropped some gems. And start taking your vitamins, okay? But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shakira, aka Barbie 2.0. And I talk about colorism and texturism and featureism and any issues in the black community. So just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. And I want to put out more videos for you guys. But y'all gonna have to subscribe so I could quit my job. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very soon. Besos.